Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today, I just want to remind you, don't forget to go comment on this the giveaway. I was going to say comment on the subscribe video. Duh! Go comment on and subscribe to my channel of course, but go comment on the 50 subscribers giveaway. I mean, you don't want to miss out. I'm giving away some awesome cards, and actually I'm giving away, I forgot to mention, I have Treso code cards in there. So I have 3 code cards, and plus you'll get, cards like holographics. Don't forget 25 plus 1 plus 3 and times 2, so there's going to be 2 winners, and I'll just explain it a little bit before we get into what are you working on Wednesday, episode 1. And I'm kind of excited to do this because it's something completely different, and I can show you what I'm trying to finish on a collection or something of that nature, trying to finish, trying to go after, trying to collect. And of course I want to hear from you guys what you're trying to finish, collection, what you're trying to start, or what you've just started on and you're what I like to call hooning for. That's a card term. But I kind of warped it into you're really freaking wanting that particular figure or comic or something, and I have lots of comics too. I love comics, to be honest with you guys. But anyways, my glasses are really digging into my ear and it sucks. Like, there's a big indent. It's horrible. I'm really rough on them too though. Anyways, like I said, don't forget about just like, don't forget to go comment on that video. Okay, so first up on this, what are you working on Wednesday, is this figure here. And this is a, I think it's a 6-inch Star Wars Hasbro figure. And of course I have the OG one here, and I could probably show you that later on, or we could talk about it. Not in the box, of course, because I played with it and I actually nommed on his lightsaber that kind of comes out of his arm. This is what I've started to work on, and I got this for $2 Canadian. Bargained off of garage sale. Awesome. Well, next what I've just completed here is I've gotten both regular, and I'm going to say regular because there are different, there's a exclusive for the Star Wars box, and not worrying about that, just ones you can get in any stores. And of course, I've had the Chase for a while, but then this one came up, the original one, or the non-Chase version. They're 1 in 3, by the way, so they're fairly common. But this Leela. Wow, this Leia here, Princess Leia, on the speeder, it came on sale, so it's a little shreked up. It was sitting there for a while, and I'm humming and hawing, and you don't really want to buy the same figure. And to be honest with you guys, when looking at it, the only thing that's different on Luke is like some color. Really, the color scheme is different. There's nothing different about the speeder. There's nothing really different about the head sculpt, although they added eyelashes to the girl. There's nothing really different at all. If you actually look at them up close, there's nothing. There's nothing different at all, and it even shows it on the back. There's really not a difference. I mean, if you had them out of the pack, you probably wouldn't even be able to tell them apart unless you look really close, like Luke's, his hand, of course. But that's one thing that I just completed. I'm super happy to have these, and I'm super happy to have them in my collection. Alright guys, so this is the last thing I want to talk about for this what are you working on Wednesday. And today is a Star Wars theme, although Saturday will also be a Star Wars themed one. I really wanted to touch base on that. I'm starting to work and collect more into Star Wars figures, and I really wanted to show off these. They're Artifacts Plus. They're made by, I think they're Kotobukiya? Kotobukiya? Can't say it properly, I'm sorry guys. But these 1/10. This is my least favorite out of the group, and this is still very cool. If they're 1/10, they're made by Kotobukiya, and they're Artifacts Plus. Very detailed figures that you can kind of click together and assemble. They have different heads on them and whatnot. They are very cool, and I'm so excited to have these in my collection. And I started looking online, which I shouldn't have, and I just saw an R2-D2, a C-3PO, and a BB-8 triple pack. And I was like, don't you press that add to cart button. I'd like do that a few times and like exit quickly out of the channel, or exit quickly out of the webpage. But anyways guys, I have 2 more of these bad boys, and of course, Vader, obviously, probably one of the most renowned, and we all know who he is, actually. But this is an awesome figure as well, looking at it, and the sculpt is just amazing. You also get it shows it right there. You get another head, and you get another head for Paladin. I always want to call him Paladin, but it's Palpatine. Excuse me. You get his unmasked and masked version, and it's just awesome. He's huge. And lastly, guys, this is my favorite, and this is why it's left for last. Because they're hardly found by themselves. That's what it says on the back here. The Stormtroopers, you get 2 of them. This is a 2-pack. This is awesome. Star Wars Artifact statues bring you all the quality and detailing that you'd expect from artifacts, released in a great smaller scale, perfect for collecting. Covered in white shiny armor and following the orders of the Empire, Palpatine and Darth Vader. Of course I have those are there. To the letter, Stormtroopers project the Empire's might into every corner of the galaxy. Rarely found alone, Stormtroopers attack in mass to swarm their foes with superior numbers. Although they can't hit the side of a barn. Joining the Artifacts Plus line, these 2 Stormtroopers are perfect miniature versions of the on-screen characters. It's very cool because they give a huge detail on the back here. With fully detailed armor and weapons, in fact, they both come with interchangeable arms and legs, and they all do, to be honest with you. There are 18 recommended posings, different posing combinations like other Artifacts Plus statues. The Stormtroopers also have magnets in their feet for display on their base, and the other 2 come with a base as well. But look at this. This is awesome, and you can tell they're made for sale in like Japan, of course. But they're produced in California, I think it says down here. It is. They're made in Torrance, California. So, but they're produced or whatever by Tachikawa City, Tokyo, in obviously Japan, and they're called Craftsman Kotobukiya. You can go on the Walmart website and check them out. I managed to come across these from a good friend of mine. He was selling them, and of course, he gave me a great deal, so of course I'm not going to say no. I'm going to say shut up and take my money, because these things are darn cool. So that's kind of it for this. It's kind of a short video, but it's short and sweet. And this is more also for you guys to tell me, and I'd love to hear your comments, what you're collecting this week, what you've gotten this week. Also on Instagram, tag me of what you've gotten this week. I'd love to see all of that stuff. So with that being said, guys, tell me what you think of this new adventure, this new episode, this new series that we're going to start out on. And there's just tons of content I could already think of. It took me long enough to decide what I want to start out on, because I'm like, should I do this? And I'm always collecting stuff. Like, I just blew way too much money on some sweet figures and all that other stuff, because what can I do? You know what I mean? You can't leave figures behind when they're on sale. Like, I've just got a Rocket and Groot Marvel's Legend Guardians of the Galaxy that was half price. You can't leave that, it was the only one. They had other Guardians of the Galaxy figures to make the set, because they're a build-a-figure, but they didn't have Rocket and Groot. If you leave that behind and you come back to it, you know it's going to be gone, and you're going to regret that. So a friend, the same guy who sold me these, agrees, you might as well just grab it now. You can always sell it again if you don't want it. It's just, you need to go and get these, get that, you know what I mean? It's kind of like an addiction to where you have to get it. Sometimes I get so freaking hyped up, guys, that I'm just over the moon about it. I got lots of stuff to talk about also coming up. Besides this, I ordered the PlayStation 3. I keep on wanting to say PlayStation 3 because I'm stuck in classic gaming retro. Even when I went to pre-order this, I called it a PS3 and he's like, you mean PS4? And I'm like, well, I'm a dumbass. I ordered the Spider-Man edition of PS4. I'm going to trade in my white edition, Destiny, old PlayStation, not a Pro. And I'm also going to order, and you're going to be like, why do you need two? This one's just going to stay in the box. I'm going to order the Kingdom Hearts PlayStation 4 as well, which I'm super hyped about. Lots of other figures, lots of other Funko Pops coming up. And I just have lots of other stuff to talk about, guys. So I hope you liked what you saw. Don't forget to go to that video, the 50 subscribers video, and comment on it because you want free things and I want to give them to you. With that being said, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Hope your week is going better than mine. Take care.